Hey, Arcturus here. Have you ever been called into the headmaster's office? Well, I have the set for you. Hogwarts, Dumbledore's office, from Lego Harry Potter. This is set 76402. Comes with 654 pieces and several minifigures. Specifically, Albus Dumbledore, Madame Pince, Argus Filch, Severus Snape, Harry Potter, and Hermione Granger, as well as a cat and a phoenix, and the sorting hat, of course. Let's look at the back of the box. So some secret areas, the phoenix, and the headmaster's office, plus a little bit of the library, as well as 3 collectible wizard cards, which are nice little tile things that you could make a sort of secret hidden room if you were building up Hogwarts on your own, or stash them around the castle if you wanted to build a larger version of Hogwarts for display or play purposes. They are randomized, so you may wind up with duplicates, you may wind up with unique ones. Anyway, let's get this open. So, an instruction booklet, large faceplate. We have completed the build. It does disassemble into 3 different levels. I'll put it all together at the end. It just doesn't stick well enough if I tip it so that you can see on the interior. I'll show the exterior and then the interior again at the end. So we did get 3 of the wizarding cards, which are these little tiles here. And we have Albus Dumbledore, Severus Snape, and then Salazar Slytherin. So we have Salazar Slytherin, Severus Snape, and Albus Dumbledore. Alright, so then we have Dumbledore's office. This portion includes his desk, some nice little lamp post things, a lamp on his desk, a writing section, the sorting hat, some nice little bookcases. Those were quite fun to put together. Not 100% sure why, but they're fairly simple. They were just, seeing them come together was very nice. We also have Fawkes, the phoenix, and he has a letter on his desk. He has sort of like a more throne-like chair. Nice little portion of his office. Actually, we'll go to this section next. Then we have his pensive here on the lower level. It's not great lighting because of the, there we go. We have his pensive. And then we also have the Sword of Gryffindor here on the top. So it's a little place you can store it if you haven't given it to one of the minifigures. And some little flames here on the top. And then we have part of the library. Now this actually opens up so you can get some figures in there. And it also has these books that can slide in and out of the bookcase using these things on the outside. Two different books. One has, see if we can get it out. So they do just attach by this side here. And then these are our sticker pieces, unfortunately, but this one has Nicholas Flamel. It's the only words on it that you can actually read vaguely. And they should just slide right back in, although it does help if you line them up properly so they fit. Also helps if you don't knock pieces off. But that's. And then this second book has the screaming face, suitably done as a Lego minifigure head instead of like a more human head that you would have seen in the movies, which is also nice. So you get both of those in this little library section. You also get a toad as a nice little animal in this set. 2 lamps, some seats with some desks for students studying. If you're building this into, in the modular section, it is modular. It should connect with some of the other sections via these connection points as well. So when it is stacked, it's a little difficult with my camera setup. So there we have the library section and Dumbledore's office, and then this part gets a little tricky because it's a little too tall for my camera, as you can tell, but it should hold well enough together. Then you have the pensive, Dumbledore's office, and then the library at the very top, the Sword of Gryffindor. So let's also take a look at the minifigures. Do that. So we come with Student Hermione. I believe this is supposed to be set in second year because of the Sword of Gryffindor. So it comes and Hermione and Filch and Madame Pince. So you know Hermione, a little bit of black printing, the shorter legs for the students, and then a wand as well. And she does come with the dual face prints. So you also have Harry Potter, who also comes with two different face prints. Afraid and then normal. A wand, this nice little lantern section, some back printing. And one thing I have not pulled out yet is he does come with an invisibility cloak, which I think looks really cool. So it does have this like very shimmery reflective for the invisibility cloak. What I think is a lot cooler is on the back, you get all this printing. So you're supposed to put it with the shimmery side out. I actually really like the printing on the back of this. I'm not 100% sure why they included this, but it is a very nice feature. I do like it. So there we have it, Harry Potter with invisibility cloak. It does have the shimmery underside. I just prefer this printed. It looks more wizardly than this shimmery underside. So I chose to put I chose to put the printing on the outside because I do like it. He also comes with a wand and then a little lantern as well. We also have Severus Snape, who also has two faces. One kind of angry, the other more impassive but frowning. And then front, no leg printing on him, although with wearing a black robes and a black suit, there's not really a need for it. So we also have Madame Pince, who does have printing on this skirt piece, which is actually quite nice, and a little bit of printing on the back of the torso and then some fine lines there. I'm not sure if they're coming through on camera, but there are some on the torso, but not on the back of the skirt. The only printing on the skirt piece is on the front, but it looks good. It's a nice figure that goes well together. And it's very nice that they included this printing here on the skirt piece, because otherwise it would be a very large block of nothing. And unlike Severus Snape, where it's just pants for legs, it's a little bit better with the skirt actually having some printed stuff. We also have Argus Filch, who does have dual face printing as well. His hairpiece also has a thinning top hair, so you get that more tonsure haircut there, and that just slides right on and actually goes quite well together. Works very well. I'm actually quite impressed with that. He has leg printing as well as some back printing on the torso, and also has a lantern. It also comes with Mrs. Norris, Filch's cat, who causes troubles for the students everywhere, and that has side printing, front printing. So very nice little cat figure as well. And then we have Albus Dumbledore, who has front and leg printing, as well as some back torso printing. So for him, because he comes with the beard, you actually lose most of the face detail, as well as some of the torso printing detail. So he has a full torso print, but most of it is covered by his beard. So as we'll see in a second, he also has two different faces, and the eyes are ever so slightly different, because glasses sit ever so slightly. It's honestly not noticeable. It's one of the few pieces where I look at it and go, this is one where you could just have skipped the front and back printing. Though you may disagree, and if you do, please leave me a comment below letting me know exactly what you would prefer in this case. I think it would work just fine if they actually just did a single side, because he has so many hair pieces on that you lose most of those little extra details. But if you think differently, please leave me a comment below. So there we have it. The Hogwarts Dumbledore's office from Lego Harry Potter. That's all for today.